where most of the action is going to take place.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. Ayton is out there with LeBron James. And it's LaRavia in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Doncic. What a tremendous game he played against Cleveland. Reeves against Dort. Here's SGA. In the game against Detroit, very impressive. Reeves against Dort. Bounce pass from Reeves. It's stolen by Hartenstein. The kick out to Williams. The 3-pointer off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
SGA with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams passes to SGA. Dort with a screen for SGA. Shot clock at 6. He gets it in there.
And how about the determination from Shea? Didn't let the physical defense stop him.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go from deep. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the 3-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And the first one at the line is good. Many players, Clark, can drive in and step back, but few do both as well as Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there, man. He's special in that regard, and sometimes he can do both of those things in the same play, even multiple times. I mean, he's a ball-dominant guy, but he's got special scoring ability. His footwork is a big part of it, his ball handling, and his size. I mean, his size is deceptive, and I think underlooked sometimes in how he's able to do what he does with the basketball.
And he nails the third.
You know, one of the things I like about watching Doncic is the pace he plays at. You're not going to speed him up. He plays at his pace, the pace he dictates.
Now, here's SGA. Well, you know that he's going to find a way to get the ball in the basket no matter what D he's faced with. He averages about 31.5 points a game. Pass to James. Now Reeves. And here's Doncic from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Doncic has got 5.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka's going to cook you.
Takes a step back. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Doncic outside. Pass to Ayton. Reeves outside. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Reeves oozing with confidence on shots like these. Really good job capitalizing there.
Back to SGA. Now here's Holmgren. Outside, Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot off. Nice D from Doncic. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And Holmgren pulls it down. And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Trailing by 2. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with a victory.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring.
Yeah, and you know what? I expect them to go deep into the bench again tonight. To give those guys on the bench a chance to have an expanded role, but also to give those starters some rest.
LeBron with a screen on George. Reeves can't hit. The Thunder have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Holmgren looking around, kept alive. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Here's LaRavia. He's guarded by Williams. And Ayton throws it down.
Impressive at using the pick and roll. Ayton slips well to the basket after setting that screen.
SGA kicks to Dort. Here's Holmgren. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Back to Doncic. Fires from deep. Some solid defense there from SGA.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Williams in the post. He's defended by LaRavia. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. LaRavia with the screen. From deep, Reeves. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds tonight. Dort passes to Williams. Here's Holmgren. For the 3, buries it from three-point range. Holmgren's got 5 now.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Now here's James. Still yet to score.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3-ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, LeBron wants his respect. He said the work that goes into still playing at this level has to be respected. They say, would you rather be loved or respected? For me, it's always about respect. People can lie and say they love you, but you can always gauge when someone is not respecting you. Guys, back to you.
He truly has earned it. Allie, we thank you very much.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
The Lakers trail. Doncic passes to James. Reeves with the screen on Holmgren. James. And the rejection by Holmgren. And they're able to recover. And that one's good, Ayton.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. They look strong here in the early going.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up. Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Ayton. It's blocked. Now here's SGA in transition.
An outstanding transition player. When Gilgeous-Alexander is on the attack, good luck trying to contain it.
Reeves outside. And it's off from three-point range. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Greg, not many games remain in the season, and the posturing beginning for these teams as they jostle for postseason positioning.
Well, this is the time to give full effort and to really communicate. When the pressure rises, teams can either gel together or fall apart.
Jalen Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Williams. And Wallace subbed in for Gilgeous Alexander. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes, he's checked in for Ayton. Hachimura comes in for LeBron. Marcus Smart's checked in for Jake LaRavia. And it's Kennard in for Austin Reeves. And he knocks down the first one.
Who needs the NBA draft? I mean, Dort worked his way onto the team, into the rotation, and then turns into a key contributor.
Both shots good from the stripe. Lakers trail by 7. Kennard with the ball. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And they double up Doncic. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star. And that's something you don't see very often.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Mitchell, he's checked in for George. Good on the second free throw. The Thunder leading by 6. To the middle. Hayes with the steal. Hachimura against Wiggins. Here's Doncic. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Doncic has got 8 points.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Wallace. Doncic with the steal. Pass to Kennard. Hachimura with a screen on Mitchell. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Only 3 games until the start of the playoffs. Let's see how the West will be won. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Very strong season they've had. Always at or near the top of the conference. And right now they're in first place in contention for that. Exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And, of course, the Lakers. They're right in third place now.
And, guys, for the Lakers,
They're in a good spot as the season winds down. Probably starting to think playoff strategy at this point. Just have to keep themselves above that play-in line.
Clock is at 3. For 3, Mitchell. The Lakers with the rebound.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Shots good by Kennard.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Mitchell passes to Holmgren. Shoots over Hachimura. That one wide left. The Lakers trail. Kennard on the wing. Covered by Joe. Smart passes to Hachimura. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound by Wallace.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Holmgren can't hit. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in the groove from the opening tip.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Oklahoma City?
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
So for the Lakers right now, we've got Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Luke Kennard. Then there's Hayes, and it's Smart in at the 3, the small forward.
I mean, sneaky when he moves around the floor. Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Kennard finds Smart. Now Hayes. He has yet to score. Reeves can't hit.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Wow, Clark, has Austin Reeves been good? Especially after signing that 4-year, $54 million deal back in 2023.
Yeah, I tell you what, it might be the best value contract in the league. I mean, Reeves just continues to improve each season. He's got a very efficient and effective game, and he's also shown the ability to be much in the clutch at times. I really like how he's playing tonight, taking good, smart shots, playing his game.
Pass to Kennard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Wallace, the pass to Mitchell. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. To the paint, out to Wallace. Off target from outside. LA's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And guys, they've also done a great job. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh. And if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Checked in for Los Angeles. Let's see some of the numbers here for Luka Doncic. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Reeves outside. Here's the floater. Smith left side. Just 5 to shoot. And that one no good to start him off for the night. On the wing, Wallace. Going inside. And Wallace slams it in.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
I love how under control Hachimura is. Able to push his way through the contact and score. Nice work.
Holmgren left side. Wallace outside. Takes the 3. Reeves with the rebound. Reeves has got 4 rebounds now tonight. He's with it, working on Holmgren. Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. Over Joe, and no good, trying to use the glass. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Oklahoma City. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Boy, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
Reeves outside. Here's Hachimura. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Reeves against Mitchell. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. The Lakers also making some changes. Andre Ayton's checked in for Hachimura. James comes in for Austin Reeves. And Doncic is subbed in for Smith. SGA against Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from the high post. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Kevin, back to you.
Sharing the ball. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Back to Doncic. Doncic going to work.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Wallace, the pass to Holmgren. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession. And a perfect time here to look at all the teams that score the most points off turnovers. Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Number 1, the Thunder.
You know, it's not just the turnovers they're forcing. I mean, they're converting at the other end. And you know what? It puts a lot of pressure on you to play perfect.
Hartenstein's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Isaiah Joe. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Thunder lead by 1.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Doncic with it. Now SGA defending. And it's Doncic missing.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
To the inside. And stolen by Ayton. Down low. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And 1 on Holmgren.
And at 7'1" and 250 pounds, Ayton is a handful. Not easy trying to guard him without fouling.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton, a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
Wallace is checked in for Oklahoma City. And the second free throw, good. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Oklahoma City. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That'll be the final game of this 5-game homestand. Lakers have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Ayton a screen on George. James has a two-pointer. Los Angeles with another miss.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. Dort with a screen for Williams. They grab their own miss. Lets it go with a three. Good D by LeBron. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
LeBron with it. Williams picks him up. Doncic kicks to Smart. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hayes. Misses the three. Thunder shooting 41% from the field here in the second. Dort a screen on Smart. Williams dishes to Wallace. Dort a screen on Doncic. Over in the corner, Dort drills it from outside. And now a 3-point Oklahoma City lead.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
For better or worse, and it looks like the latter. I mean, those threes not really falling yet.
Doncic has gone 4 of 12 shooting from the floor, only 33%. That's good from Williams on the assist by Wallace. Wallace has got 3 assists tonight.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Here's Doncic. Out the basket. Doncic has got 6 points in the quarter.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Trying to get open is Hartenstein. Can't cash in from close range. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Doncic. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
There's Williams. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Williams has got 6 points.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. The Thunder making a switch here. Higgins is checked in. The Lakers also changing it up. Jake LaRavia is checked in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Austin Reeves in for Smart. Lakers trail by 3. Doncic outside. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 7 rebounds in the game. Dort kicks to SGA. Williams for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Doncic. And they recover it. And here's James outside. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. And the dunk by Doncic.
Boy, there is no quit in Doncic. He competes every play, every game.
Bounce pass from Williams. SGA is screen on LeBron. Goes up at the stripe. And it's Wiggins missing.
Operating from mid-range, that's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Pass to LaRavia. And here is Doncic from past the arc. No good on the shot. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Thunder out in front. They're up by 1. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hey folks, welcome. The Lakers wrap up the first half in what's been a closely contested game so far.
I gotta see more fight on the glass. They're in a slugfest. Winning the battle of the boards can swing this game.
But do they have the personnel to do it? I agree with you. They need to do it better, but can they?
And now let's take a moment to check out some final scores around the league. At Little Caesars Arena, the Pistons with the win over the Timberwolves. And they're enjoying a 4-1 stretch over their last 5 games.
Lots of amazing plays in that one. We'll be seeing them over and over and over on that loop.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Enzo Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 1-point game. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward position. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. Inside, here's LeBron. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And stolen by James. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Over in the corner, LaRavia. A three-pointer, no good.
It has been a shaky start this half for their offense, shooting just 1 of 5.
Well, Clark, for a while, people kept asking, how long will LeBron play? It's almost like they've given up on that question now. He's played for so long and so well.
Yeah, he's been unbelievable in his longevity and excellence, but eventually Father Time wins out. He's a superhero right now, and I think always will be. I can't imagine that he'll overstay his ability to play at a high level. So we'll see what that brings.
Doncic passes to LaRavia. Here's Reeves, defended by Dort. Doncic looking it over. 4 on the shot clock. Over SGA.
Despite his shooting woes, they're still up. That bodes well if he can somehow get things turned around.
Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Chalk up 2 there. And 12 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Doncic passes to LeBron. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
It's Dort on the wing. Outside Williams. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Just 1 for 4 thus far. They have not found their rhythm this half.
Pass to LeBron. Out to Doncic. That 3 off the mark.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Holmgren outside. No good with the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And James throws it down hard.
Man, I like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Thunder trailing by 3. On the wing, Williams. He's defended by LaRavia. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. And he comes up with the deuce. Holmgren's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Holmgren against James. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Holmgren. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other. The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
The Lakers making a switch here. Hachimura is checked in. Thunder trailing by 3. Holmgren outside. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. That ties the game. Williams has got 9.
You set him up, and Williams will typically knock it down.
And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. And here's Doncic from the arc. And the 3 ball is good.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander on the bounce. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
An expert at getting into the lane and creating havoc. SGA.
Back to Doncic. No good on the 3.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Down low. Reeves finds James. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Now some of the best in the NBA right here. The top scorers, efficiency-wise. DeAndre is second.
And just so reliable offensively. It's one thing to find good looks, but you've got to finish when you get them, and he does at a fantastic rate.
Free throw good, LeBron.
Boy, LeBron just continues to perform at a very high level, which is simply incredible when you consider his age.
Both free throws good from James.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Holmgren with a screen on Doncic. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Guys, this is what you call a generational talent. Holmgren is bound to fill up the highlight reel every night he plays.
Back to Doncic. A crossover. That one misses. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams kicks to Dort. Clock at 6. SGA against Doncic. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you. And I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Wallace comes in for Dort. Marcus Smart's checked in for Los Angeles. Pass to Hachimura. Now LeBron. James buries the three.
He wasn't able to get his name in the score sheet in the first half. But he looks like he's starting to find his comfort zone here.
And passing has made this guy next level. That's the element that has changed Gilgeous-Alexander's game.
Outside, Smart. Oh, Ayton in position. Doesn't go that time.
Would have been a sensational alley-oop finish. Tough to nail the timing down off the long pass, though. He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
The three for Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. Smart with the steal. Over in the corner, Doncic. It's taken away by Wallace. SGA on the wing. Guarded by Smart. Here's Doncic to the wing right side. Hachimura, no good.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Williams. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside, off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Outside Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fantastic job inside by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is what we're used to seeing from SGA. The guy can just take over.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Wiggins is checked in for Holmgren. Isaiah Joe comes in for Williams. And it's Mitchell in for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Lakers also changing it up. Hayes, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Luke Kennard comes in for LeBron. And it's Austin Reeves in for Doncic. And here is Los Angeles now, trailing by 5. Lakers passing it around. Kennard kicks to Smart. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Reeves outside. Good on the three-point shot. Reeves has got 8 points.
I love when Reeves has the ball in his hands. He's crafty, and he always seems to make things happen.
Reeves against Mitchell. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. And Los Angeles guys shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Williams, a screen on Reed. The shot by Mitchell, no good. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Oklahoma City. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. And here is Wallace. He has 7. Pass to Joe. Launches it. Kennard with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And that one drops. And now it's a 3-point Laker lead.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Wallace with the screen on Reed. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Hachimura against Wiggins. Left side, Smart. Over Joe. Offline with the baseline jump. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Lakers on top as they dominate the last minutes of the quarter on an 8-0 run. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it's really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. They've got Smart, Hachimura out there with Jackson Hayes. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Reeves in at the point. Mitchell passes to Wiggins. Wallace looking for an opening. Here's the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Wallace has got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Reeves with the screen for Hachimura. Outside, Smart. Pass to Hayes. Holmgren with the steal. Wallace outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And Los Angeles guys shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Mitchell outside. Wiggins finds Holmgren. Clock at 4. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Lakers ball.
Here's Reeves. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Kennard on the wing. Covered by Joe. 5 to shoot. And Hayes throws it down.
And this is where Smart has really improved. The game's slowed down for him. He's playing under better control. Nice pass.
Reeves against Mitchell. Here's Holmgren. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Reeves. Kennard for 3. Traps in the tray. Kennard's got the lead up to 3 now for the Lakers.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. For the Thunder, Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. And SGA's subbed in for Wallace. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Luka Doncic comes in for Austin Reeves. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any 3 they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Here's Doncic. Luka bullies his way inside.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Mitchell. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. SGA's got his 6th assist on the night. Throws it up high. Holmgren with the steal. To the middle. Doncic with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles. Luke Kennard. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. A different look for Oklahoma City. Carlson's checked in, and Jalen Williams is subbed in for Mitchell. And he's good on the second.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
Here's SGA. Basket counts. SGA's got the game tied up here for Oklahoma City.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
In close, Doncic.
Yeah, clutch play there. No reason to risk the jumper when you can get to the rack.
Yeah, you want to get those sure things down the stretch, and that close to the bucket, he is a sure thing.
Here's SGA. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. SGA's got 24.
the defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas. That's now his second three-pointer of the half and his third of the night.
Here's Holmgren. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be his second foul of the game. Mitchell, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And then for Los Angeles, LeBron comes in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Connect in for Luke Kennard. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. 6 to shoot. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense there from SGA. Joe passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Banked in off the glass. SGA's got 16 here in the second half.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Up top, Doncic. SGA defending. Fires it up. Gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Doncic has got 30 points. Mitchell outside. Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Williams dishes to Mitchell. Holmgren against Kleber. Pass to SGA. Back to Holmgren. That's good, and SGA with the assist. SGA's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Lakers trail by 4. Smart passes to Doncic. Smart with the screen on SGA. Doncic, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Williams passes to Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Here's Joe. Knocks down the 3 ball. Joe's got the lead up to 7 now for Oklahoma City.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
The 3 for Doncic. Rebounded by Joe. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Williams kicks to Mitchell. Williams has a screen for Mitchell. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Joe. And again, it's Oklahoma City with a 3.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Now, here's Doncic. Can they get it? Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. To the paint. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Doncic with a screen on Williams. James. Holmgren with the steal. Williams looking over the floor. Here's Holmgren. Now Mitchell. And the defense successful, forcing him into a tough one.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Good!
And after a difficult start to the game, he's flipped the script here.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Hartenstein comes in for Isaiah Joe. And it's Dort in for Mitchell. The Lakers also making some changes. DeAndre Ayton's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Jake LaRavia comes in for Connect. And it's Austin Reeves in for Marcus Smart. Holmgren off target from outside. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 10. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Picked off in midair. Now Reeves. James outside. Hartenstein with the rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Williams. No good on the layup. Time running out for the Lakers. James, and it's out of bounds and last touch by Holmgren. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
Ayton outside. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 6. Not gonna go.
Rough start for him for sure. He needs to make a shot just to gain some confidence.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Thunder.
Look at the number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And we have watched this team all season long play with such tenacity, with the wins piling up on the year. This will make it now 61 total.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
They really do. I mean, there's one more game to play in this season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I have to believe the sweep will be in order.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Chet Holmgren.
Well, he was swatting shots all game long, really owned the defensive end and got a ton of blocks and really protected that rim.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Chet Holmgren.